Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Monday morning. Starting the week off right with these mental vitamins, man, getting the day started. So hope you're up doing well, making those moves already. Got the mind in the right place. If not, let's put it in the right place. So the next step is the most important step. The next step is the most important step. So what do I mean by that? So I'm listening to, I already got my 3-mile run in this morning, and I'm listening to the David Goggins and the Jocko videos, and I came across this other one. And they're two different videos, but they're basically saying the same thing. Jocko's saying in a different way, and David Goggins, same thing. And I like Jocko's as well, because Jocko's was like, he gets questioned all the time, like, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? What would you tell your younger self? What advice would you give yourself, 20 years ago? And he's like, doesn't matter. I can't go back in time and change anything. What matters is what I'm going to do next. Okay. That's the advice that I would give myself is the next advice, the next step, the next thing that I'm going to do. What am I going to do today? What am I going to do tomorrow? I can't change anything that I did 20 years ago. What I did 20 years ago is already done with, and it's who I am now. It's what I did, and I can't change that. And then I'm listening to the David Goggins video in a different part, and he kind of says the same thing. Like the most important step is the next one. Like sometimes we get too caught up in what we did wrong, or what kind of mistakes we made, and we're hesitant to go forward, and we're not making any moves, right? And he goes, so we got to make those moves. We got to take those next step, and that's the most important step, is the next one. And I love that, because with this being Monday, new week, new start to the week and everything, new start to the day, that's the way we should look at it. Like, doesn't matter what happened last week, no matter what happened yesterday, what mistakes we made or where we messed up at. Today's a new day, and then we get after it today going forward, and then that's how we start making moves and getting better. We had 2 days of competition, IBJJF Nationals over the weekend, and had some really tough wins and some tough losses. And, I had some students that lost on Saturday in the gi, and then came back and won yesterday in the no gi. So, they let that disappointment go on Saturday and then came back and won on Sunday. Then I had some compete on Saturday, and then they didn't compete on Sunday. So their next step, the ones that came up short on Saturday, is to get back out there right away, start fresh today, coming back to the mat, getting back to practice, fixing those mistakes, and then signing up for the next tournament available to get back out there, so that we can get back out there and get back on the grind and putting ourselves in a position to win again, So again, the next step is the most important one, because we have to just let go of whatever it is that we messed up at. We still got to learn from them, right? We learn from our mistakes, but we can't dwell on the mistakes. And that's basically what these videos or these messages today that I was listening to were getting at. And that's where I think a lot of people we kind of hold on to things too long, and we let it eat at us, and it simmers, and it just festers and kind of just gets worse. But we have to let it go, because we can't change it. It's done. It happened. It's over with. You can't go back in time. We can't fix it, and we just got to go forward and make the next moves to try to correct things, and at least put things in a position, or put ourselves in a position to win on the next go around, next time around, and then get after it. So if that's you're having some things that just kind of not going your way. Today's a different day. You got to change the mindset up, rewire the brain. I'm always talking about rewiring the way we think, the way we act, the way we talk about ourselves, and get after it. So it's just one of those things where it's a good reminder to have, to just, because we get caught up in the losses, and we need to get back into the win column. And the only way we're going to do that is by taking those next steps and moving forward. So again, starting the day off, starting the week off. It's Monday. Today is the 7th. All right, December 7th. It's the last couple weeks of the year. Again, you could have messed up the whole year of 2020. It's been a crazy year. All kind of roller coasters, ups and downs, disappointments, losses, everything else. But how are you going to finish these last couple weeks? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so about 4 weeks left. How are we going to finish those? How are you going to finish those? What kind of mindset are you going to have going forward to finish off these last couple weeks of the month? I taught my 6 a.m. class this morning, and I've been struggling with these guys to get them back on the mat. The attendance hasn't been what it used to be or what it normally is, and these guys used to just get after it. The 6 a.m. crew was, okay, I'm using past tense because lately it hasn't been that. But for many years, the 6 a.m. crew have just been a tight-knit crew where these guys show up and get after it, right? And lately it hasn't been that way. And I get it, crazy year, but that doesn't give us an excuse to fall apart. It doesn't give us an excuse, coronavirus 2020, all kind of things happening. There's no excuse for any of that stuff, man. Either you want to do the class or you don't want to do the class. Show up or it's going to disappear, basically is what I told them. So guys showed up today. It was a great class. Looked like normal. We got after it, got the training. But also I saw a lot of huffing and puffing and a lot of guys that just really, okay, you're not coming to class. You should be running. You should be eating healthy, taking care of yourself, working out, getting after it, taking care of yourself. So whenever you do decide to come back to the mat, like today, you can still get in there and bang and hang with the guys and put in work. But today it was a little tough. So I told these guys, man, look, last couple weeks, how are we going to finish this year off? You know what I mean? Like you got to get it together. Okay, you got to get it together. You got to set those alarm clocks and you got to get up on that first time it goes off and you got to show up and you got to take care of yourself, man. You got to eat right, work out, run, listen to the good things and basically respect yourself enough to take care of yourself like you should. I told these guys this morning, I was like, man, you guys are all, most of you guys have like professional jobs, look like it, look the part, so to speak. So again, the next step is the most important one. What are we going to do next? Get messed up all year long. The next step is the most important one. How are we going to handle it? How are we going to get better by making those moves today and putting our mindset in the right, in the right place so that we can go forward. Again, it's enough dwelling. It's enough pity parties and all this stuff that's happening out there that I get a lot. What's going to happen? What are we going to do next to fix the problem? And then go forward. All right, so let's go forward today. It's a new start to the week, new start to the day. It should be a great day for you because of your mindset has changed and the way you think, your outlook, how you treat people, how you are around people, what kind of vibe you're giving off, and all that good stuff. It all matters. All right, it all matters. So I gotta get up out of here. I gotta walk these dogs real quick and then get up to jiu-jitsu. You guys have a great day. The next step is the most important one, not the last one. All right, we'll see you.